Hi guys, welcome again to my channel and to my kitchen. So today I'll be showing you how I made this delicious Jamaican brown stew turkey neck in my kitchen. So if you are interested, please remember to give me a thumbs up for this recipe, share the video guys, and subscribe for more amazing contents. Let's get started. So guys, everybody know that turkey neck can be very raw. So if you don't know how to prepare it properly, then you know guys, it's not going to be delicious. So I'll be doing an upcoming video on which I will show you how to clean and wash your turkey neck properly before you season it. So I washed my turkey neck thoroughly, and afterwards I allowed all the excess water to drain, and then I pat dry it. So I'll be using some Jamaican all-purpose seasoning, paprika, and I'll be using some salt and black pepper. You can always use the salt to your taste and also the black pepper. If you want to leave out the black pepper, any other recipe, any other seasoning, you can. Also, if you want to add other seasoning to it, you can. But I don't really like to over add seasoning. But you know, remember guys, as I always says, your kitchen. So I'm just combining all the ingredients together, and then I'm going to add it to my meat. I'm not using a lot of seasoning, as I would use some to season the meat, and then I leave some that when I'm preparing my gravy I will use it. But since I'm not using a lot, I'll be adding all of it. So I'm adding some fresh seasoning to this to the turkey neck, sorry. So you know, you add a season of choice as well. I'm adding some garlic, onion, scallion, ginger. I'm adding some garlic as well, and also some pimento seeds. So I cut mine small. I don't really like to add a lot of natural season. Sometimes it burns my stomach. So you know, you can always add the season to your liking, of course. So I'm adding a teaspoon of browning. You don't want to over add the browning, guys. So I'm just going to use my clean hands to season my meat. So I'll be marinating my meat overnight. If you like, you can always just season it and then, you know, let it sit for like an hour or so. But guys, you know, turkey neck, as I said, you know, you have to know to cook it. So I recommend season it and leaving it overnight. But you know, if you don't have time, just do it the way you do it, to the time that you can manage. So as you can see guys, my meat is well seasoned and it is looking beautiful. So I like to use a knife to kind of prick the turkey neck, but be gentle guys. Remember, it's mostly bone, so you know, you don't want to do it hard. And also I'm using a glass bowl, so you know, I don't want to break it. So this is the next day, so I will fry my turkey neck first. You don't have to do this step, but for me, it, you know, bring out the taste of it more. Right, so I'm just gonna fry each side until they are golden brown. As you can see, I did not use a lot of oil. You can use oil to your liking, but ensure that you remove the natural seasoning before you start frying them. So in another video, I'll be showing you how I do it another way, in which I will not fry it first. So as I was saying earlier, the turkey neck, ensure that you thaw your turkey neck before you add it to the hot oil. Alright, you don't want to cook the cold chicken or any kind of meat. You don't want to cook it cold. Alright, so I'm just gonna fry each side until they're golden brown. So what I'm doing here is to just turn the turkey neck onto the other side. So as you can see guys, at the side of the pot is getting golden brown. You know guys, I want it to have a nice golden brown color, so I'm frying mine on a high flame. So you know, after I finish frying them, I will return and let you see how it looks. So after I'm finished frying my turkey neck, I'll be adding it to my pressure cooker. You can always just slow cook yours, but for me guys, I love the fast, easy and simple cooking, so I will be pressuring mine. And you know, it's time consuming also, because it takes some time to cook if you're going to do it on the stove top. So I'm just adding mine to the pressure cooker, and then I'm going to use some hot water to pour on the meat. Well, not actually pour on the meat. So you will see what I'll be doing after I finish adding all the turkey neck to the pot. So guys, I like to stir it before I add the water. But ensure that you put the turkey neck to one side, because you know we work for that nice golden brown color when we fried it. So you know we don't want to pour the hot water directly on the meat. So I put them to one side and then I add the water to the other side, if you understand what I mean. So just add enough water just to cover the meat. Remember, the pressure cooker, you don't need to add a lot of meat, add a lot of water, I should say, because as it boils or as it pressure, the water going to rise. Alright, so what I did with the bowl that I used to season the turkey neck, I used some warm water to just rinse out all of that seasoning, because guys, I know we want to cook our turkey neck each step of the way with flavor. So I'm just gonna pressure it for about 30 minutes and then I return. So after I finish pressuring the turkey neck, I remove all the oil from the pot that I fried it in, and then I add it back into the same pot. I did not wash the pot, guys. Remember, we fried the turkey neck, so it has all the flavor in that same pot. So I'm adding some onion, some scallion, and I'm adding some natural seasoning, because you know we're gonna make a gravy, so we're gonna cook down with turkey neck, so we want to have a lot of flavor. So I also added some ginger. So you can also add any natural season, as I said. If you don't want to add no more natural season, it's your kitchen, remember that. I also added some garlic, I'm adding some sweet pepper and carrots. The carrot is optional, guys. So you know, just add what you want to add to yours. I will be adding some tomato ketchup. You can also add your tomato paste if you don't want to add the ketchup, or you can add some fresh tomato. Alright, so I chose to add the tomato ketchup because it enhances the taste. But you know, if you're not a fan of ketchup, guys, if you don't like tomato ketchup, don't add it. Alright, so I'm gonna also add some Jamaican Maggi all-purpose seasoning. I used it to season the meat earlier, but now I'm making the gravy, so you know, I want our gravy to full of flavor. So I'm adding like a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. At this point, guys, you're going to taste and see what it needs. So if it tastes like it needs more flavor, you can always add some more seasoning, or if you want to just add some salt, you know, you can. I'm adding my Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. Now guys, this pepper is little but it's talawa, so I'm afraid of the heat, so I'm not going to be cutting my pepper. I also added a few more pimento seeds, guys. I love pimento seed, so I like to add it to my food. I also added a little tips of black pepper, like probably about a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. So now I'm going to add my broad bean. I'm using the one in the can, so ensure that you remove all of that liquid first before you add it to the pot. You know, sometimes, guys, when I just drain the liquid from the can, you know, sometimes a little liquid might be left in the container and I did not realize, you know, and when I add it to the pot, you know, it goes in there. I don't think it will, you know, it's not gonna kill you, but you know, it's not good for you, alright, because it has a lot of preservative in it. So I'm adding some scallion. I also added a teaspoon of brown sugar off camera. That part did not show in the video, guys, honestly. Sometimes I pause the video because I'm doing something and then I come back to it, so I did not realize that I did not show that part in the video. I also added a teaspoon of dark soya sauce. The soya sauce is optional, but you know, you do add a little taste to it as well. So I'm just gonna cover the pot after I finish stirring it and let it cook for about 15 to 20 more minutes. But before I do so, I'm going to be adding one of my all-time favorite ingredients in my food, a tablespoon of butter. You can also add margarine. Now guys, butter will kick it up a notch. Alright, it will add some nice good flavor to it. Alright guys, so just cover the pot after you finish adding the butter and make it cook. Alright, so I'll return when it's finished. So guys, look at that. It's so juicy. It so smells so good, guys. And trust me, guys, it has a whole lot of flavor. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up, click the red subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell so you will never miss any of my uploads because I'm always good. So guys, share the video. I do appreciate it. Comment down below as I love to hear from you. And any other recipe that you want to see me make, just comment and I'll make it for you. Thanks for watching.